Hey, what's up guys? I'm C Love. Happy birthday if you've got one of those today. I sure appreciate you stopping by and supporting this channel. In the last video, I backed up more than 11 years to rebuild a ground level deck that I was astonished that lasted as long as it did considering my lack of experience when I built it the first time. I showed you some things you should do and some things you shouldn't. If you're going to be building a deck for yourself, that one might be worth a look. Right now, I'm going to show you another subscriber build that I completed for my great new friend Destiny. This one comes to us from the huge state of Texas. Come on, let's take a look. First thing, I need to get some new batteries, so I'm going to end up purchasing a whole new Makita set. These drills are awesome and I'll link them down below. Also, I'm going to replace the blade on my miter saw. I'll put a finish cut blade on there this time so that the cuts are extra smooth. Usually, when I'm making a video, I'll use several dozen or sometimes hundreds of pieces of media to get the final product on the screen. That's what you're looking at right now. This one, however, will be one continuous shot that was about 57 minutes in length before I started editing, which did include some time to talk about the construction of the bed frame. Not too far into the assembly process, Miss Destiny will take a moment to remember this great time in our lives. No better way to do that than with a selfie. As you've already seen, this will be a relatively simple build in terms of complexity. We weren't trying to do anything super fancy at all, just get the mattress off the floor really, but this one is still very special to me, and probably Destiny too. This build was initiated by Destiny, who was a stranger to me at the time, reaching out to me to ask if I could build her a bed frame. Of course I said yes, and then asked her what probably felt like dozens of questions to make sure I knew exactly what she wanted and was expecting. I took the time to sand everything down nicely, make the cuts, and pre-drill all the holes at my apartment before I came to deliver and assemble here in her home. I'd highly recommend building the frame first and setting it against the wall like we've done here. This is the easiest way to do it in my opinion. Miss Destiny is planning for a standard American queen-size mattress which measures 60 inches by 80 inches. As always, we'll use untreated lumber for this and other indoor furniture builds. I'll use corner brackets that I've upgraded to with some drywall screws to secure the base of the frame, and I'll use 3-inch long screws at all the wood junctions in the frame and the base. Right here, I'll pause the video because at the same moment, Destiny and I saw the flags from all the countries that this YouTube channel has reached to this point. Continuing on, I'll work towards completing the base assembly. As shown here in this video, if you leave the foot area of your base open, you can use some bins to store items that don't get used too often. These lights come with an adhesive backing, but I'll use some packing tape over the top to secure them to the wood. This will make it easy to take them off if the bed frame needs to be disassembled and moved. If you are a little more advanced woodworker, you may be able to use a router or the table saw to cut you a groove that the lights can sit in. That might keep you from having to remove them when and if you need to move your bed frame. Once the frame is secured to the base, I'll stand on the edge as I usually do to show that it doesn't tip over. Once the mattress and box spring are on here, it will be much more than stable enough to barely even move. This build was completed in February of 2023 and the cost of materials was roughly $130. Destiny didn't need any stain or paint for her frame, so we ended up just covering it with a black fitted sheet like I did in the full-size foot and bed frame video posted on this channel already. This is the easiest and most cost-efficient way, I'm certain of it. Still, my favorite thing about these foot and bed frames is no broken toes. This is a wonderful life power-up. If you need a foot and bed frame built and you want me to do it for you, leave me a comment on this video or reach me on Instagram and we'll see if I can make it happen for you. This baby is about done, so I'll slide it into place and show you what it looks like. While I've still got you here, I'll show you some pictures of another build I completed for a subscriber in Oklahoma. His name is John, and he wanted this enormous bed frame that was 75 inches wide and 108 inches long, and then I added the headboard. I drove 485 miles one way to deliver and install this one, and it came out exactly as planned. And of course, don't forget about Aaron's build from California. That's also a video posted on this channel already. Later on this summer, I'm going to tell you a pretty cool story about these patio chairs and show you how to make you a set for yourself using pallet wood, treated pine, and eastern red cedar. Thanks for your support. I'll see you again soon.